I swear I keep a pot up in the kitchen, touch my money, then I swear you gon' be sleeping with the fishes. I swear.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Flammy Marciano, aka the Flam God, aka flamgawdgaming, back at it again on this YouTube team, bruv. And today I will be predicting the first round of today's NFL draft. Now, I told you guys I was gonna be uploading a lot more of my football predictions and my analysis of football. The reason it's been taking so long is because news has been kind of slow, and it's hard to do predictions and analysis once teams aren't even fully put together. So after today's draft, I guess you could say you'll start seeing a lot more NFL news from me and my the way I look at things. You'll see it pick up a lot more moving forward. Today is the draft. I will be going to a draft party with the homies, but before I do, I wanted to leave you guys with my first round mock draft. I will be drafting for all 32 teams, and I'll try to make it quick because 32 teams, if you do a minute for each one, it'll be kind of, crazy. I'll try to make it spicy, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a spicy guy, you know what I'm saying? I love the Scovilles, you know what I'm saying? I love spicy food. Without further ado, let's get to it. If you guys want to do your own draft before the draft, I like to use sportskita.com. I really like their mock draft simulator because their trades are a lot smoother. So yeah. Number one overall pick, I mean, come on, guys. It's pretty obvious, right? Caleb Williams. Welcome to the Chicago Bears. We've known this probably since the end of the freaking week 18 in the NFL. Bears had the number one pick. They needed a quarterback. Justin Fields is gone. We know how that goes. Now, this is where it gets spicy. Personally, of course, Washington needs a quarterback. Everyone knows Washington needs a quarterback. But the question is, which quarterback? A lot of people like Jaden Daniels. His playmaking ability is off the charts. I feel like his ceiling is Lamar Jackson, and his floor is Kyler Murray. Either way, you win. But then again, Drake May is a big body. You know, he reminds me a lot of Justin Herbert. I feel like with what Washington is trying to do, I feel like Drake May just fits them better. You know, bigger body, doesn't take as many hits as Jaden Daniels. Way better pocket presence. Drake May to the Washington Commanders. Now, third, the Patriots, Jaden Daniels. Gerard Mayo's the new head coach, former Patriot himself. I feel like the Patriot way is no longer the Patriot way, if that makes sense, with Bill Belichick out of there. I feel like Gerard Mayo adds some youth, adds some spark to the organization. And which way, and what a better way to do it with a freaking black, mobile, lightning, electrifying quarterback as Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, welcome to New England. This is where a lot of people just overthink, bro. Marvin Harrison is going to the Arizona Cardinals, bro. Like I don't know why people are just making this insane and making this crazy, guesses that, they're going to trade back. Blah, blah, blah. No, you take Marvin Harrison, who's been wide receiver one for like the past 2.5 years. You just take him. It just makes sense. Now, pick number 5. Now, my homie No Filter Son is a Chargers fan. If you guys don't know who No Filter Son is, I'll put his link down in the description. He's one of the funniest guys I follow on Twitter. Huge Chargers fan. Shout out to the Chargers for picking up every running back in free agency from Baltimore. But I do think they go Malik Neighbors here. It makes sense. Now, there's some rumblings, right? There's some rumblings. Adam Schefter flirted with it earlier on a Rich Eisen show. And CT ESPN, Antonio Brown's new, I guess you could say sports media, they have broken a couple big stories, by the way. Some people are saying that Justin Herbert is getting traded to the Vikings. Now, if that happens, the Chargers, come on, they got Harbaugh as their head coach now, defending national champion, who just got the 15-0 tatted on him. JJ McCarthy could go at 5. I'm sorry, not JJ McCarthy. Yeah. So they would get JJ McCarthy at 5, and they would get Minnesota's 11, 23, next year's first, and a first after that, most likely. Or they get like a third this year or something like that. I would not be surprised if JJ McCarthy goes here at 5, and we get a big blockbuster trade. Harbaugh has no loyalty to Justin Herbert. Although Justin Herbert is, I believe he's a generational talent. He just has to clean up some things here, and he needs a team that can help him. I mean, Justin Herbert, Jettas, come on, bro. What other way to get Jettas to stay in Minnesota than getting Justin Herbert? That'd be a crazy division, though, when you really think about it. Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, Caleb Williams. That would be, man, might be the best division in the NFC. Just saying. But yeah, I think Malik Neighbors, big playmaker. If Justin Herbert stays in LA, Malik Neighbors is the guy. The Giants, they need a lot of help, right? We all know how much they need. I'm not a big fan of Rome Odunze as much as most people. I don't know why he's wide receiver 3, sometimes 2 on other people's mock drafts. I mean, he's cool, but I don't think he's number 6 worthy. So with that being said, I feel like the Giants trade back because they can go quarterback as well. They can go quarterback. I feel like they're done with the Daniel Jones experiment. Why they gave him 30 M's, it's beyond me.
Hi guys, it's Flam. Just a heads up, I tried to make a trade with the Raiders. This was not letting me trade with the Raiders, so we're just going to skip to the future.
But if the Giants do stay here, I mean, you can go Rome Odunze, but like I said, I'm not as big on him. Honestly, I really like Fashanu right here because they need help at O-line. But so do the Titans, and the Titans get their guy Joe Alt. Pretty much the number 1 tackle in the entire draft. With, you know, I have no pushback on that. I actually agree. The Falcons, they need help on defense, man. And why not go get you a Bama player, right? We don't give a piss about nothing but the tag. Go ahead, get you Dallas Turner, brother. Now this is where you can go a lot of ways here. You can help Caleb out a lot here. Brock Bowers would be insane with that offense they already have, bro. Like, DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Brock Bowers. Like, bruh. But, you know, you need to protect your franchise guy. I feel like the O-line did pretty decent towards the end of last season, but that defense was freaking amazing on the tail end once they traded for, who they traded for? Was it Montez Sweat? I think so. It was somebody from Washington. You can go a lot of ways here. You can get another edge guy. You get another corner. I definitely feel like they can go secondary here. But I think the league that we're in now, Warren Sapp said it best. Defense no longer wins championships. It keeps you in them. Yo, $100 million quarterback and offense wins you championships. Give me Brock Bowers in Chicago, man. The fact that Brock Bowers is probably like a top 3 player in the entire draft and he's going at 9 just shows how many teams need quarterbacks and offensive tackle. It's freaking crazy. Jets are on the clock. Jets, come on now. Come on now. Where you at? I think they actually go Marius Mims here. Just get you a guy who's, you know, championship caliber, knows how to win, things of that nature. Vikings are now on the clock. I like the Vikings here to take. For some reason, people really like J.J. McCarthy, and I have no idea why. You guys let me know if I'm missing something. I'm not a big fan of J.J. McCarthy. I don't even think he's a top 6, 7 quarterback in the draft. Hell, he's like an end of the top 10. I like Spencer Rattler over J.J. McCarthy. A lot more to go off of, and, you know, a bigger ceiling with Spencer. But if this is their way of getting Jettas to stay, I feel like you got to go J.J. McCarthy here. For some reason, people really love him. Denver also needs a quarterback. I think they go Bo Nix. West Coast guy, you know, played for Oregon. He's used to that the left side of the country, you know. But Bo Nix, I feel like, do you start, because let's be real, they're in a rebuild, right? They're in a rebuild, but do you go with Denver Broncos for your rebuild? You know what I'm saying? But I guess, whatever. Bo Nix, the 29-year-old vet. The Las Vegas Raiders. Michael Penix fits so well with this team, y'all. Like, I don't think people realize how good this guy is. I don't know why people don't think more highly of him. I mean, he made Rome Odunze. He took Washington to the Natty. They could have won that game. They really could have. It's just that Harbaugh is a mastermind. That Michigan defense was stifling. That Michigan run game kept Michael off the field. He tried to make plays, but all season long, that boy was in Heisman talks. So shout out to Michael, man. I really hope he prospers. I love Antonio Pierce as a head coach. I really want the Raiders to do well this year. I'm not a Raider fan, but I really like their fans, and I feel like they suffered long enough. I feel like once the Browns start to feel sorry for you as an organization, you just want to see the Raiders be great, man. And I really like that team they got over there. So shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to all my Raiders fans, man. Raider Nation, stand up. All right, Saints are on the clock. I feel like the Saints also need a quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if they picked up Spencer Rattler in like the second or third round. Not in the first, though. Let's see. Alvin Kamara. I don't think any running backs are going in the first round. Tight end. Oh, Fuaga's still here. I feel like Fuaga or JPJ. I feel like JPJ is a 98% hit rate lineman. So if you pick up JPJ, you're picking up probably the best lineman in the draft. But you know, you need tackles nowadays in the NFL to protect your quarterback. Talisi Fuaga. Yeah, go ahead and get you. Yeah, pick you up a Fuaga, man. Because I feel like JPJ will fit better in a run-first type offense. Let's see, the Colts. Let's see, who do they have at quarter? Oh, yeah, they got Anthony Richardson coming back. You got to protect him. Although the Colts probably have a fringe top 10 line. Just depends on the health of Quentin Nelson. I feel like this team is really good, man. Michael Pittman is still with the Colts, right? I believe so. I feel like that they did miss on Alec Pierce, but Josh Downs is starting to come along as a wide receiver too. You can beef up those receivers, but I feel like they need help on defense bad. That defense is not the business, y'all. Jared Verse, edge rusher. Do you go edge or do you go DB here? We still haven't had a DB get picked up. Let's see, I'm trying to think who's in that. Oh, Houston, Jacksonville, Tennessee. You got to go corner here. I feel like Quinion Mitchell. A lot of people have him as CB1. I have him as CB2, right behind Terry and Arnold. But I feel like that's even a decent pickup there. Seahawks, of course, are going to go offensive line, and this is where I think JPJ goes. JPJ goes 16 to the Seattle Seahawks. Jacksonville Jaguars, I feel like they need another receiver, but they also need a corner as well. You can't go wrong here. If Rome Odunze is there at 17, you pick him up. Now, like I said, I don't like Rome Odunze that much, but if he's there at 17, you don't even think. You get Trevor Lawrence some help. With the departure of Calvin Ridley, I know they picked up, who did they pick up? Gabe Davis, and they picked up somebody else. But, I mean, Zay Jones is decent too, but you get Rome, potential wide receiver 1. It's a good pickup. The Bengals have been going through some shit these last 24 hours, y'all. T. Higgins requested a trade. Trey Hendrickson requested a trade. So they might be in need of a receiver and an edge rusher, and they still got to protect Joe Burrow's fragile self. And Joe Burrow, I think he's one more season-ending injury away from being freaking Mark Brunell. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of ways you can go here. Me personally, I'm going tackle just so I can protect my quarterback. They also need a running back too. I forgot Joe Mixon left. Oh man, Let me not get my Cleveland bias. Let me stop talking crazy about these boys and just go ahead and pick up. They need help on defense too. Damn. I think Jer'Zhan Newton is a really good prospect. I don't want them to pick this guy up because he's hella cold. He's a dog. But I feel like it just makes sense. Cincinnati's been pretty decent drafting in the first round recently. After Jamar Chase, I mean, yeah, they're decent. I feel like they're still they don't know how to manage money like other teams in the AFC North do. Like the Steelers are pretty good at it. The Browns are pretty good at it. And the Ravens too. So I feel like Jer'Zhan Newton really helps, especially in a division where all the teams like to run the rock. I feel like this is a really good pickup here. The Rams defense, man. You lost Aaron Donald. Go get you Byron Murphy. You can get either Texas defensive tackle here, by the way. You can get Byron Murphy or T'Vondre Sweat. Either way, you're gonna cook. Steelers, they draft so damn good. It's annoying. It's really annoying how good they draft. I did have JPJ going here, but I feel like JPJ is moving up big boards a lot more than people realize. But I feel like you can't miss it with Troy Fontaine. He's a dog. He's a dog too. He protected Michael Penix. You got Russell Wilson and you got Justin Fields. They didn't pick up Justin Fields' 5th-year option, of course. That was a $25 million option, and they got him for what, $1 million? So I feel like whatever quarterback you end up moving forward with, this is a great start to protect him. Dolphins, they need O-line help, man. I feel like towards the end of the first round, we're gonna see a lot of offensive tackles and guards go. I like Kingsley over Guyton. I don't know why Guyton is above him here. I also like J.C. Latham. I feel like J.C. Latham is the safe pick here. So we're gonna go with J.C. Latham at 21. Philadelphia Eagles. We're gonna go defense. They definitely need help on defense. I feel like they need help at linebacker. Now this could be a reach, but I don't know why people don't gas up Junior Colson. Dude's a dog. He's a dog. Now a lot of you guys are like, wait, Flam, how do you know about all these guys? Guys, when I have free time, I literally just look at college highlights. I don't watch the all 22. I don't have access to it. If you guys know where I can, let me know. But Junior Colson, bro, like, so I just go to YouTube. I look at all the players. I watch a lot of college, football, y'all. Like, I don't think you realize. Players that jump out to me, I look at their highlights and I keep track of them. I have a big board. I have a notebook. You would think I work for an NFL team the way I scout, y'all. And, you know, I ain't trying to brag or nothing, but I called a lot of these NFL players, a lot of these gems that were drafted in the 6th, 4th, 5th, 3rd round. I called them being great. Okay? Let me stop. But yeah, Junior Colson, I feel like he just fits this defense well. He has that Philly mentality, dog. I feel like he could really help this defense get back to what they were that Super Bowl run. Minnesota, once again, I feel like they picked this pick up from Houston. Yeah, and they picked up J.J. McCarthy already. I feel like you got to go defense here, especially with that division getting a lot more loaded. T'Vondre Sweat, welcome to Minnesota. That just makes sense. Dallas, Jerry Jones keeps saying they're all in. I don't know how the hell they're all in. I ain't really see nothing with the departure of 2 really important offensive linemen. You got to go tackle here and protect Dak or whoever's your quarterback next season. Shedeur Sanders. So, once again, I don't know why Guyton is here at 18. He's okay, but he's no Kingsley. Kingsley just makes sense here. Dallas, all in. The Packers, bro. Woo. That boy Matt LaFleur said, trust the process, and we laughed at him. We laughed at him, y'all. I was included. I'm trusting the goddamn process. I believe in these boys. I do feel like they need to run the ball a lot more. But with Josh Jacobs, I feel like you got to run the rock, man. Go ahead, run the rock. Get you Graham Barton. Yeah. I like that. I like that pickup. But safety, though. Does Cooper go here? Does Cooper go here? Cooper in Green Bay would be amazing. Cooper, I know this might be a reach, but Cooper reminds me a lot of Charles Woodson. I'm not saying he is going to be Charles Woodson, but his play style as far as playmaking, ball hawking, run after the catch, this dude's a dog. I really like Coop. I feel like Coop is a top 3 DB in the draft. Gotta protect Jordan Love. And just get that run. Just get that run game going. There's a lot of good DBs in this draft as well, so you'll be fine. Graham Barton, welcome to Green Bay. The Buccaneers. My guy Bake. Go ahead, cook then, Bake. They need help on defense. You know what? Jared Verse is still up here. And Chop. Chop and Jared Verse. You can't miss with either one of these guys. I feel like Chop has a Max Crosby type battery pack in his back. But Jared Verse is just a more polished pass rusher. Either way, you're in good hands. I feel like Jared Verse, best player available. The Cardinals already got their guy. They already got Marvin Harrison to help out Kyler if Kyler stays there. But we're gonna go defense here. McKinley's pretty good. But like I said, I forgot about Latu. Latu's still up here. Latu or Chop, you can go either way. I feel like we're gonna see a run of edge rushers toward the end of this draft. Chop Robinson, welcome. The Buffalo Bills, they need a receiver bad, but they also need an edge rusher. A lot of people think Brian Thomas Jr. was better than Malik Neighbors. I don't know why, but I guess. With the departure of damn near everyone, Josh Allen is left throwing to popcorn sellers and ticket scalpers. I feel like just to help him out, but I feel like defense would. I feel like an edge rusher would make Buffalo way better than a receiver would. Just because I am not a fan of Josh Allen. I mean, he's good, but people keep naming him top 3. He's not top 3. There's not. What has he to show for it except for a nice little overtime game against Mahomes in the playoffs that but that he lost in, by the way. So it goes Mahomes, Lamar, probably Joe Burrow. But yeah, elite is kind of a reach, but get him Brian Thomas, I guess. Brian Thomas, welcome to Buffalo. Detroit Lions. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this team doesn't have that many holes, to be honest with you. They can go a lot of players here. They can go Terry and Arnold, Kool-Aid McKinstry. I feel like Kool-Aid's dog mentality. I feel like Kool-Aid and Dan Campbell would just go very, very well together. And if I'm not mistaken, they pick early in the second round. I feel like they can also go, and they just signed Amon-Ra St. Brown. I feel like they can also go offensive weapon here, though. With that Montgomery Gibbs tandem is terrifying, but I feel like you sure up that defense, man. Kool-Aid, welcome to Detroit. Baltimore, they also draft amazingly. They draft so good, it's annoying. But they need a receiver. They need a receiver bad. I really don't want them to get any of these guys because I really want these guys in the second round. I don't think they're going to fall this far, though, but Donnie Mitchell. The Cleveland Brown in me wants them to draft Xavier Worthy because I don't think Xavier Worthy is that good of a receiver. He's a burner, of course, but I feel like Troy Franklin and Adonai Mitchell would make me cry if they drafted him today. And I think they are. Look, Lad McConkey, though. Lad McConkey, a cold white boy, bro. McConkey, a cold honky. Keon Coleman. There's a lot of good receivers in this draft, y'all. A lot of good receivers. And I really hope my Browns pick up Malachi Corley. Not today, but tomorrow. But I feel like Adonai Mitchell, it's just destined for him to go there. Now, this is kind of freaky deaky because apparently Brandon Ayuk requested a trade. And Adam Schefter said there's rumblings of him getting traded today, similar to A.J. Brown a couple years ago. If A.J. Brown does get traded, I feel like they go Troy Franklin, a guy who I actually covered him in high school. I interviewed him and everything when he played for Menlo Atherton. He's a Bay Area guy, played for Oregon, Pac-12 guy. No, it's no longer Pac-12, but he's a West Coast guy. I feel like this would be a really great pickup for them. So shout out to the Niners. But they need a lineman too, though. Trent Williams is getting up there in age. They also need help on defense. I feel like they go Terry and Arnold here. Because as of right now, Ayuk is still on the roster. So I feel like they definitely go Terry and Arnold. The Chiefs. Come on, y'all. Like, whoever they pick up is going to be good. Whoever they pick up. I could close my eyes and just pick any position other than quarterback and they'll be all right, bro. It's freaking Mahomes, bro. Imagine if they get Tyler Guyton, though. Oh, my God. Like I said, similar to Roma Dunze, I'm not a fan of him, but if he's there at 32, you kind of take him. But wide receiver wise, bro, well, Rashee Rice is getting suspended. That's a for sure 100% thing. We just don't know how many games. Troy Franklin in that, Xavier Worthy in that Chiefs offense. Oh my God. Oh, gosh, sorry. That'd be crazy, bro. Try to get that Tyreek look back. Damn. Protect your quarterback. Protect your quarterback, man. Get that run game popping with what's his face? All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are my 32 picks from my NFL mock draft. The only trade I have having is the Raiders trading up to 6 to get Michael Penix Jr. But it wouldn't let me accept the trade for some reason, so oh well, that's fine. But I do feel like this is how the first round is gonna go. A lot of quarterbacks. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks in the first round. A lot of offensive linemen, a lot of tackles. Yeah, and you know, maybe my Browns trade up into the first. It should be interesting. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I really hope you guys are excited for us. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're as excited as I am for the NFL draft, make sure you leave a comment down below. Comment who your team is, who you think they're going to take, and who you want them to take. This weekend's going to get a little spooky. NFL season is among us, guys. It's so close. I can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload all my videos similar to this one. I love you guys. Hope you guys love me too. It's your boy flamgawd signing off saying deuces.